ones, and we're cutting them out and laying down some new ones. So, that is one thing that we are doing that is, I don't know if it's an upgrade, but it's an upkeep that, needs to be done, and, something that we kind of plan on, through the year, replacing, a couple boards here and there. They're old, and, it's just kind of the way it is. And, pray there's always kind of replace boards as we go. But, so yeah, bleacher boards is one thing that we've been working on. We got a new set of caution lights coming from Wheelan, so we'll have the nice new fancy frickin' flashy, just like you see on TV, caution lights out here. So that'll be a good upgrade for the fans. There was some talk of a donation from Tom Perry, which is a local late model driver. He's going to bring in 100 yards of rock that we're going to lay down in the pit area. So that'll be a nice little upgrade as well. And then, the majority of the stuff is just, Chuck's done there's really not a lot to upgrade. He's done a lot of it, the majority of it. And, that was the beauty of this piece of property for me, is that the majority of the capital improvements, so to speak, are handled. So, just like any facility, there's always going to be upkeep and maintenance. But as far as like $200,000 upgrades, that's probably not the case. We will be using a lot of lipstick.
Well, like you said, start small, and it's a progression. It's a never-ending progression when you're a racetrack owner. So I'm sure you'll be on top of all that, and we're going to let you get back to work. We want to wish you the best of luck in 2017 and say thanks for taking your time to call in and talk with us. Yeah, not a problem, you guys, and I appreciate you having me on. And, I guess to anybody out there that's listening and sending these messages, I got an open-door policy. I'm me and my wife in this office, we try to be in here as much as possible. And, if you just make a simple phone call, we can cut a lot of stuff out. And then, I'm a straight-up guy, and I'll tell you what I think, or way I think I can do it. And if anybody's got a question, just, call me and ask, because that's, the easiest way to go. You might not know me, you might not like me, but, I can tell you that I'm not gonna shoot you stray, So I guess that's all I'm asking or saying, is that if somebody's got a question, don't hesitate to call. That's kind of where we're at. Absolutely. All right. Good deal. And if you want the phone number, I'd be more than happy to, but a quick Google search could probably get it
It's
too.
right there on your Facebook page too. I mean,
Right.
And I'll tell you guys that are listening out there, I called, left a message, and it was the next day. I got a call back saying, "Hey, this is Drake. What's going on?" And it's been a line of communication ever since. So again, Drake, say thanks for your time, and we're gonna step on out for a commercial break, and we'll get back to the Northwest Dirt News. But best of luck in 2017, and we'll stay in touch with you.
All right, bud. Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
So a couple things out of that conversation, and the way he ended it, I'm not kidding you. He did say, you got any questions? Call my phone. It's on the Facebook page. I left a message when I heard that, you were here. When we saw what happened, we called, we left a message, and the next day he did call me back and said, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "Well, this is kind of what we want to talk about, because there's a lot of people hitting us up asking questions that we can't answer."
Exactly, and that's the thing, is we want to be able to answer those questions. We want to be able to give our fans, our racers, the straight talk.
Right.
That guy right there, Drake, is a straight shooter. I mean, this is what I got going on for you guys. And what I heard in there that really struck me is he cares about the racers. And what I saw where I heard that is when he said he was covering you with insurance through the sanctioning body for the Super Late.
I don't know a lot about insurance on racetracks, but $1,050,000 per driver, that seems like a pretty substantial amount if something were to happen.
That's a normal life insurance policy.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of stuff. But, I mean, you look at, and he pointed out the Brian Clausen incident. We lost Brian Clausen. We lost
that's something we might be able to do for a show, a dedicated entire show to racetrack insurance, because that is something that I know a lot of people talk about. But, I mean, I don't want to talk about it because I honestly don't know a lot about that. So I'm not going to put my 2 cents on it. But,
exactly.
I mean, it sounds like a pretty good policy. And, who knows? Who knows what's going to hopefully they don't have to use it. But if you do, it's there.
It's better to be safe than sorry. I mean, that's the motto we always use with Extreme Fire and Rescue, is plan for the worst and hope for the best.
Absolutely.
That's what you have to do.
Yep.
But
So-
you want to step on out to a
Yeah,
quick
let's take
commercial?
a quick commercial break. We'll be back in about 2.5 minutes, and we'll get right back to the show. And we're going to stick it right back here to the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio on Northwest Dirt News. We'll be right back.
Do you wake up in the morning in a slump? Looking for a new career or change of pace? Well, let Northwest Trucking Academy be your source. Dave Stahl and his team of highly experienced instructors will give you the skills you need. Whether you have no idea what the brake pedal is or you just need a refresher course, Northwest Trucking Academy will give you a customized training program to meet your needs. In as little as 4 weeks, you can be on your way across the country with your new career. Located on Highway 99 in Tangent, Oregon, Northwest Trucking Academy will get you ready for a new, fast-paced, and highly rewarding career. Give them a call at 541-248-3461 or look them up online at nwtruckingacademy.com. Classes start the first Monday of every month, and don't forget to use promo code MOXIE. That's MOXIE, and receive $100 off your tuition.
Crocker's Cars is located on Santiam Highway across the street from Walmart in Lebanon, Oregon. We've been providing the finest pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and RVs since 1983. Crocker's Cars has been in business for 31 years, offering quality used vehicles that meet your needs. With our experience and professionalism and no-hassle buying, customers really do come first here at Crocker's Cars. Crocker's Cars, where quality is the difference. Look us up on the web at crockerscars.com for a full line of inventory, or give us a call at 541-258-2175. 541-258-2175. Now, back to the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio for more Northwest Dirt News live on Spreaker Radio. All right, you ready to do this?
I think so. We'll see what happens.
Okay, well, tonight's show is just crazy. We've got so much lined up, call-ins. It's just going to be nonstop. So we're gonna go as fast as we can. So hopefully that'll change the sound quality right there a little better. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of questions on the Swears Trucking chat line.
Dude, I haven't seen it this busy in a long time.
Well, and the Crocker's Cars call-in line's going to be very busy tonight as well. We've got Dave coming in out all the time from Northwest Trucking Academy. We want to say thanks to our sponsors that is supporting this show and helping out Moxie, the last couple of years. And it's good to have those guys on board, and they're fun to work with. So there's our next caller right there.
Let's see if we can get this.
Is that Mr. Mike Patterson?
I hope it is.
Mike, you there, buddy?
Hey, I'm here. What's going on, guys?
Man, we're just here in the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio in Northwest Dirt News, just talking racing. I don't know if you heard that last call with Drake, the new owner of Coos Bay Speedway, but he's got some interesting things happening down there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, that's awesome to be stepping up in a big way. And first thing he was thinking about was protecting the track, and the assets of the track are the drivers themselves. So that's awesome that a promoter, the first thing they were thinking about was that.
Yeah, that struck me. I was sitting here going, $1,050,000. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't even have that kind of coverage
for your
myself.
Work.
No,
that's work or anything.
To give you a rough estimate, that's about 5 times more than what the average soldier gets or military gets for their life insurance program.
Wow. And he's coming from Macon Speedway, which I'm not sure if you guys know who the owners of that racetrack is, but it's a conglomerate of, Ken Schrader. It's got Kenny Wallace,
right.
Tony Stewart. Those guys are, all partial owners of that racetrack. And I'm sure he learned a lot, or, at least a thing or two from those guys on running a racetrack or, racetrack etiquette.
Absolutely.
It's interesting. We'll see what happens. You there, Mike?
Track like that and not learn something.
Right. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm here.
So again, now we're back to the. So we were talking earlier, and Mike says, "Hey, I'm calling in the show tonight. I've got some news coming out of Central California." And Mike, we miss you calling in on a regular basis, buddy. What's going on down your way?
As you guys know, I'm from Santa Maria. We got the Santa Maria Raceway out here, and big things are popping on the Central Coast out here.
That's what we're hearing.
We have a we've got a new investment team for Santa Maria Raceway this year. A gentleman by the name of Nick Duggar. He owns the Mustang Water Park here at Lopez Lake. He came aboard this year to start sort of the transformation of Santa Maria Raceway. They're going to be adding new stands, redoing all the stands that are out there, putting in new planks, much like Coos Bay is doing. They're also talking about adding even more parking, possibly putting in better parking facilities, and maybe in the near future, they're talking about putting in a water park and entertainment area at the racetrack. And some people are throwing around the of close to $10+ million into this racetrack.
Whoa! Time out.
In the next few years.
Time out. How much money did you just say?
Over 10 million.
Million with an M?
Dollars with an M, like Dr. Evil.
Wow.
$10 million.
So, what you know about,
and
you've been the guy at Santa Maria for a long time. What are the first things they're addressing? Because I know one of the things that has been a characteristic, we'll call it, of Santa Maria is Turn 1 with the natural water spring. Is a spring under there?
It's a natural river that goes under Turn 1, and it's still going to be there. The couple of the big things they're talking about doing is safety issues.
Okay.
They're talking about redoing fencing all the way around the track, redoing the track surface itself, new fresh clay, because that clay hasn't been it's been resurfaced, but it hasn't been new clay since probably 2000.
Wow.
So
that stuff's burned up.
They're talking about bringing in fresh truckloads of clay, taking it all the way back down to the base.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea, because if you look at one of the things that
up.
Santa Maria does, and Joel, I know you haven't been down there, but I'm sure, you've watched a lot of video on it. It's a strange racetrack because of the fact that it will go dry slick and rough. So I mean, it's a challenging track.
So it's kind of White City-ish.
Kind of.
Man.
Yeah, it's an odd. Go ahead.
It'll be dry slick, rough, and 40 degrees.
yeah. It's a strange deal. So, what else is going on down your way, bud?
Yeah, it's one of those things you really have to be here to see it. Also, they're doing the new promoter. Nick has teamed up with Mike Kapmeyer, the current promoter, and they're starting to go to other tracks in the area and do talks. They're starting to communicate, open the lines of communication to expand the horizons and the tracks and the classes for everybody, so we can have mutual classes and rules for every track besides just IMCA.
See, that's not a bad idea. That's a good deal when all the local tracks are pretty much running the same rules, and it gives the guys a chance to travel, which also creates the ease of creating a series.
Right, and it just opens up for anybody, including guys up north. You guys want to come down? Hey, we're going to come down and have a 10-day vacation. Well, it's going to start on this weekend and end on that weekend. Well, they're racing on Saturday in Bakersfield, and they're racing it the following Saturday in Santa Maria. Well, you get to knock out 2 tracks vacation, and have a great time doing it and not having to worry, well, if I go down there, are they going to let me run at this track but not this track?
Right.